Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. I'm excited. I've been up for an hour doing some research, trying to get into a new routine of habits here, and providing a lot more value in terms of opportunity. So I want to start this week with what we know. Now, on September 1st, the extra $15 billion worth of tariffs on, or 15 billion, yeah, on China tariffs went into effect. So that's what we know going into today. I think the market was banking on, maybe Trump trying to call those off. This was a pure technical little breakout as well, on low volume nonetheless, but a key breakout over our midpoint and our 13 EMA. That was pretty technical. Now I want to look at this range that we're still stuck in between 294.37 and our lows at around 283.40, stretched down to lows of 281.70. So, but around the 10-point range right now on the SPY. We are above our 13 EMA, and we are looking to open up our Bollinger Bands to either side, which means volatility should increase. It is possible we trade inside a tighter range this week. I'm not going to say that's what I'm expecting, but as of right now, I want to talk about today's gap. Now, we're gapping below Friday's low and right near Thursday's low. Now, we have a key support here at 290.44. This 290.44 is a support from the 22nd, the 12th, and the 9th. Now, this support goes way back, so it has been decently affected as of late. This is a support and resistance level from way back into the last 2 years of trading. So the 290.44 is going to be interesting because if that 290.44 breaks, we have nothing until 289.73. Now that gives you a little bit of a scalping room in the scalping area to say we can take puts if that level breaks with a quick, stop loss if it gets back accepted. But between 290.44, we have a pretty clear path to 289.73 and then 289.11, which is right where our mid Bollinger Band sits on the daily chart. Now the 13 EMA hangs out right around that 289.73 level, so that's going to be interesting and one to watch. But as of right now, pre-market, we are trading right near 290.44. This is trying to hold, and we come back down here at 289.73, perfect double bottom pre-market. So our levels are going to be in play heavily today. Now, if this 290.44 accepts and the bulls do something with it, they'll probably try and fill the gap, which will take us right near that 291.27 level. We also have a 291.41 level, which was Friday's low and the low from 2 weeks ago. So that's going to be our main watch on the upside. That's our trading range. So I'm going to be watching, these three levels: the 291.41, 290.44, 289.73, and then 289.11. So that's our scalping opportunity here for the SPY in today's session. But as of right now, a bit of indecision on the weekly chart. As you can see, we're trading sideways. We're looking to see which way we want to break out of this range. As far as that goes, I think in terms of patience and when the market's trying to figure out what they're trying to be doing, I think it's good to look at other opportunities. I have two long setups and two short setups. It all depends on what kind of trader you are. They're both pretty technical. I want to pull up Pfizer first. This has been on our watch list for a little while as we go to the weekly chart. Oversold in the weekly, trying to rebound. We have that short-term bottom in. We have a support at around the 30, 34.50 on the daily. On the weekly chart, on the daily chart, my stop loss is going to be a bit higher. It's going to be the break of the 30. I have it written down. 35.15 stop loss on Pfizer. We are trying to squeeze above the 13 EMA and the midpoint Bollinger Band with an upside target of around this 37 level, which is right near that top Bollinger Band. Now, our stop loss comes into play if we go to the 30-minute chart. We have a gap here. We have a low of 35.22 from these past two sessions. If that breaks, we'll tend to fill the gap and then erase that gain on the 13 EMA. So this is a pretty technical play. I think money can come into Pfizer as it has been temporarily bottomed out. Um, Typically, when markets are worried and people are a little, unsure of where the price action could head in the future, they typically try to rotate money into, um, nicer paying dividend stocks, value stocks. So Pfizer is definitely one on that list that has shown a short-term bottom, and it is oversold in the weekly. So, there's definitely some room for a long position here, and let a swing trade work itself out as long as you stay diversified. So, I'm gonna go back and forth. We're gonna do long setup, short setup, long setup, short setup. We're gonna go over to Walmart here. This is a technical play. This is a topping formation. We have a bit of a double top, cup and handle almost. We'll have to see. This could go either way. If it does break out this 115.49 all-time high, we'll have to watch. It did reject it in Friday's session. As of now, we're trading lower, so this is definitely a short setup to watch. You could even look to day trade this with the gap fill at about 113.90 and hold shorts until, or if that gap breaks. I mean, if that gap fills. So definitely one to watch. We have a target down here at about 112 range, near the 13 EMA. So, a point and a half, point and three quarters on the downside for our opportunity here. A bit overextended. It has room to go both ways, but as of now, you can place your bets in either direction. Choppy on the weekly chart. Nothing really to talk about there. So definitely keep Walmart in mind. We're going to go over to our next long setup, and this is on Lyft. Now, I really like this setup for both my portfolios, the trading and the investing account. If you look into their most recent financial report and earnings report, they had a positive cash flow, and the EPS projected for next year is supposed to be way higher than we have seen previously. So this company is looking at a very large growth opportunity now. Technically, this also provides us with a great opportunity because we have a double bottom here. Um, so our MACD is trying to squeeze. If this bottom holds and money starts rotating into this, we squeeze above that 13 EMA, we can start to run again. Now, that gives me a comfortable play because I know where my stop loss is if this breaks. We have 47.75 and then the lows of 47.17. That gives you a lot of room to work with. So be patient on this play. We know our outs very easily, and we could roll from there. So definitely a great opportunity on Lyft. Nice double bottom, like I said. Go over to weekly. Not much information because of the recent IPO, but definitely keep this in mind. Technical and fundamental play seems to be oversold. We're looking for money to rotate into this. Keep it on watch. Next one, we're gonna go over to Verizon. I'm going to start out on the weekly chart. We're in this pennant formation. Um, Not much to say off the all-time highs. Coming down, we tested it on Friday into the high of last week. As far as this, we have a pretty tough resistance at 58.44, which we failed to close above on Friday. Yeah, Friday it was. So we're looking for this as well to reject and fall back maybe towards that 13 EMA. Like I said, 58.44, tough resistance. We're going to see another potential short setup if we gap below um, Friday's range. So as of right now, we're not looking like we're going to be doing that. I think Walmart's a better option if you're looking for intraday shorts, as long as we remain below that gap. So Verizon is definitely one to keep on watch for this week as we head into an weird kind of technical fundamental play. We have to see how Wall Street reacts after those tariffs. I want to see how our economic numbers start to impact the market. So, with that being said, that's all four of the stocks on my watch list going into today's session and throughout this week. So, definitely keep an eye out for all of them. Like I said, we'll have opportunities on SPY, Walmart, Verizon, Pfizer, and Lyft. So, I'll talk to you guys in chat. I hope this long video doesn't mind many people. I tried to bunch a lot of information into it. So, thanks for watching.